A beautiful good morning and welcome to my home studio. In the last video I created this beautiful oil painting. The color palette was a bit different here, but this time I want to paint a woman in a suit. A woman in a suit laying between toys and this color palette. This is also something I have painted. I never really liked to paint on squares. Somehow this format has become really fun to me. So I have already built my canvas yesterday evening and treated the surface with PVA to make it archival like all my oil paintings. Before I begin to paint, I'll add a few layers of gesso to my canvas. The PVA leaves tiny bumps on the canvas. That's why I want to sand it a bit down. This should be enough. Sometimes I can't open the lid, so I do this. Yes. Once I'm done with the first layer, I have to let it dry, and in the meantime, I'll have breakfast. This is my morning meditation. I'm done with breakfast, now the second layer. Layer 2. It's the next day, and I think this is my 6th or 7th layer of gesso. It gets dark in 2 hours. I have cleaned my brushes as good as I could. And now I'm going to clean my apartment. I'm excited to do that because I have way more energy when everything is nice and clean. I also have planned to go out with a friend this evening, but we cancelled it and I'm going to cook myself some dinner later. Bathroom is clean. Done my bed. First the clothes. Look at this evening light. It's really nice. I hang my skirts on these things and then they come up here. I also want to wash some clothes today. Dusty pink. What else? Blue? Yeah, why not? It's 10 degrees outside, so this is too warm, I don't need it. This one is cute. Sometimes I do this with my bed sheets. Whee! Because my washing machine is there. Now I'm going to cook some rice with salmon and vegetables. I always wash my rice first. 1 cup of rice with 1 cup of water. I'm also going to prepare a salad. This is still cut it too big, so I'll make it smaller. This should be enough. I'm not going to add this, I'm hungry. 10 minutes have passed, I'll add my salmon. I'll also add some frozen vegetables. I don't have the energy to cut anything else. It's not done yet, but this is how it looks. And this is what I have today for lunch. I love to cook everything inside of here because I have no pots to wash. This is what's left. My body is really weak because I'm this close to getting my period, so I will take a warm shower to calm my body down. And I will also use this argan oil hair mask. It's 8 p.m. I took my shower and I'm sitting here since 2 hours and continuing to redesign my online shop. I'll work on my shop for 1 more hour and tomorrow I will paint. Good morning, I'm getting my hair done. This is my natural hair texture. I have curls and waves, but I don't have the capacity in my brain to experiment, to treat my curls in a nice way. Maybe someday. But for now, I'll do this. Yay! first section is done. Now the second. It kind of looks cute actually. I should look into it. This is how I looked as a child because I did not know how to treat my hair and I was having a ponytail like this all the time. What a beautiful, perfect sunny morning to begin a painting. I'm cleaning my palette. This looks so cool. Let's paint. Oopsie daisy, I forgot the laundry. I'm so thankful to be not surrounded by certain people anymore and being yelled at such simple stuff and being called incompetent. It's such a simple thing, but it really affects your whole performance afterwards. Just because I forgot the laundry, I think I'm an incompetent human being, which is nonsense. For the neon pink toys, I'll use fluorescent pink. I also want to become way faster at painting, so I'm using 2 brushes at the same time. I'm switching between them. I'll use these 2 brushes for 2 values in the face. This is perfect for my brain because I cannot stick to one value. I have to jump between 2 values all the time. And I'm in hyper focus with music. I love to paint this golden brown hair because I can play with really cold and warm tones. You see, this becomes so much more interesting. This looks ugly, I know, but it's not the purpose to make it pretty because I am building the face. My brain is burning, I have a slight headache. I don't know if I need a nap or a walk outside. I'll do both. I'm back. I'm going to take a nap. Before I take my nap, I'll pay some bills. Okay, good night. I'm awake, it's 5 p.m. and I'm warming up my food from yesterday. Here's what I'm going to eat. Salad, the sliced apple from yesterday, avocado, tomatoes, some olives with a bit of dressing, and the rice from yesterday. I'm going to paint for 2 more hours and then do something else. Also the last days, every evening I'm this close to crying, but there's no reason for me. I know that's because of my period, so I just distract myself. I usually make a lot of space and allow myself to cry and feel my emotions, but I know I absolutely have no reason. Good morning, let's continue. This is, by the way, my Pomodoro watch. I'll do 2 sessions, 1 hour. After each past hour, I'll do a 2 or 5 minute break and then reset it and do another session. I'll do 2 Pomodoro sessions, and after the 2 sessions I'll pack some orders. The first hour has almost passed and I worked on this area of the face. I'm really in flow right now, so I'll just take no break and do another hour. Okay, I painted a bit more than 2 hours and I'm realizing since a few days my feet are extremely cold, and I think it's because I'm not moving enough, so I will go for an hour-long walk before the sun sets. I'm back from my walk, it's 4 p.m. and I put pizza in the oven. I don't know if you guys feel this way too, but whenever I do something, my sadness kind of disappears. I think I'm missing some human interaction. Maybe I should reach out to some friends again. Just because you know someone for a very long time, it does not mean this person has to stay in your life. May it be a family member, friends, or a partner. Once you distance yourself from certain people, you will feel so much happier, so much more free. You will realize, wow, there are people who respect my boundaries. They are able to have healthy relationships without controlling or manipulating me because they are insecure or haven't dealt with their inner self yet. I actually had this problem with a friend. I knew her since a very long time. She never invited me to hang out with her friends, and then my unconsciousness thought maybe there's something wrong with me, and I was not able to hang out with other people because she did not invite me, and made me feel like this is so strange. But after a while I realized, hey, there's nothing wrong with me. This person is just comparing herself to me and does not want her friends, like she has a type of hierarchy or something. I don't know what is going on. I don't care. It's just not compatible, and I distanced myself and reached out to new people. And these new people, it works with them. Hey guys, I'm editing the YouTube video currently on my laptop. I usually edit my YouTube videos on my PC, but I bought a hard drive and I have all my editing material on here, so I can be a bit more flexible and also edit on my laptop. Yesterday I rearranged the furniture. I moved this piece from here to there. It was kind of blocking this path, and now the space feels way more open. I also added this dusty pink curtain here because it looks so dreamy and welcoming. I also have this cool upgrade. Do you see this? It's a light bulb that you can control with your phone, and I can also set how cold or warm the light should be. I don't know, sometimes when I make a bit more space here outside, I have more space here and I can think more. So I'm currently painting her suit, and something I have to keep in mind the whole time is to not make it too detailed, because there is a balance that I have to keep between everything that is going on, and patterns are very loud. I have to keep some harmony in this painting. Sometimes when you don't want to paint, just tell yourself, just 1 hour, just one focused hour, and then it's easier to begin. And during this hour of painting, maybe you will begin to feel better and paint more than 1 hour. and sometimes you have thoughts that just drag you down, but you can't help but to think about it. And then I tell myself, just this 1 hour, not thinking about it, and afterwards you can think about it. And that helps me to get out of these thought loops. I think I'm going to add more of these darker areas, here for example, and here as well, so it's more balanced. The darkest values are centered here, and do you see how light it is here outside? I'm struggling with the last steps in this painting. I'll take a shower and then cut my hair. I took my shower. This is actually something I wanted to do for a while. And my thoughts got louder and louder in my head. So I'm going to do it finally. I want the length to be here, but I know when I cut it here and when my hair is dry it will be here, and then I will cry because I'm not used to that length. So I'll cut it till here, and then I'll style my hair and will be probably here, and if it's still too long I'll cut it again. This is not even nice, I know, but I just had to do it, so I finally go to the hairdresser. Okay, let's go. Finally. It feels so lighter, I swear. It's like I cut it off something heavy I was carrying. I want to cut it even more. It's not even the same length. Wait. I'm going to style my hair now. The next days I'll go to my hairdresser and he will cut some layers, so my hair is a bit more like this. It's still the same day, but 1 hour before midnight, and I think I'm going to cut my hair a bit shorter. Here comes round 2. Nice! Okay, I'll style it, see you. This looks so good. Look at me. And I was able to do this because I cut off certain people in my life who constantly were talking what I should do and not should do. Cut people off from your life and you will be free to explore yourself. I can't remember when the last time was that I had short hair. Look at my face. My face looks so different now. You see, I have a long face and short hair puts this into balance. I usually love to paint figures with black hair, not because it's me, but because it creates extreme attention because of the high contrast. And in this painting, I had to think, okay, how do I create the same attention? And I realized I could do this by emphasizing the high contrast in her eyes. And that will be prints of all these oil paintings and more. Please sign up to my newsletter on valerielyn.com to not miss the drop. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Happy New Year. Bye bye.